Hello ladies and gents, Azukai here, bringing you to another video for the English version of Naruto Online published by Oasis Games. We're going to be looking at the event announcement for the 27th of June 2019. And we have two very, I don't know, these are really cool, I think. Unfortunately, you need 4-star for Jiraiya Sage Mode. Again, my opinion is that any ninja that is mainly that's not an event ninja and mainly gotten through treasures or the seal scrolls anyway, should be 3-star. And Jiraiya Sage Mode is still a rare in those treasures and should only require 3 stars. Thank God that Hashirama Senju for Hokage is still 3 stars. There's no change there. But anyway, they are opening up the skill trials for Jiraiya Sage Mode and Hashirama Senju for Hokage. Very interesting what happens to Hashirama, because it changes out his barrier mystery into a normal mystery that hits 3 people, does interruption, or does immobilization to the target, to the selected target. But he also has one where he becomes immune to pure ninjutsu, so kind of something to do with Kakazu at this point. But again, he's still not really going to be anything important, because again, he is just super support, super strong support, by the way. With the 30% ninjutsu, nearly any team can use that extra ninjutsu, and again, most people are Konoha, so his barrier is great. But his chase goes from just interruption to adding cooldown, which, again, not very many have so far. Gakido has the +1 for mystery cooldown, so with Hashirama being added into the mist, it would be interesting to see people actually use Hashirama. And not that I've actually seen many people use him, especially since no one's really strong enough in my power range to really have a second or the 4th position just strong enough to survive the second round. Anyway, our weekly strong ninjas are Itachi Uchiha, Edo Tensei, Kakazu, Earth Grudge Fear, Naruto Sage of 6th Path, and Madara Uchiha, Great Ninja War. We have the seasonal ninja updated. I believe that means sorry. It means that the seasonal ninja will be released. The name and stuff will be released sometime this week. We all should know is Shizuka? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's that. That's how you say it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Shizuka. Works pretty well, in fact. I mean, the suppression of super armor, basically scaling as well, and also does more damage to males. Yeah, mixed bag of things, but we'll see how well she actually does. I mean, there's a lot of videos of people stomping with just one-off ninjas, but yeah. Anyway, we have Arena 3v3 being added. Whew, been a long time since 3v3 or themed arena been around, but now we get them around about normally a 3-week or a entire month break, which is odd. We only get these for 2 weeks anyway. There's also nature training being added. Sorry, Arena 3v3 being added from June 28th to July 11th. So Arena 3v3 will be open Friday. Sorry. Nature training will also be added during the same time, at 5 AM apparently, but it will only go to July 5th. So that's 1 week less. Or 6 days less. For the first event of the week, well, actually, not really the first event of the week. Again, number 1 on this list is the Infinite Tsukuyomi Special Rebate. Everyone should know what that is. It's going to go for another month from now. But if you don't know what it is, it's just a extra recharge rebate that, well, unless you're recharging ton, it's not really going to be important for you. Also, there is Naruto Ronin on it, but again, that's like $1,800 that no one should really put in for just that. That's like awful. Anyway, we have number 2, Crazy Slot Machine. It goes from June 22nd to June 27th to July 3rd. During the event, for each time you recharge 100 ingots in-game, you get a spin for a chance of a neat prize, blah blah blah. There is no limit to how many times it can be spent daily. Spins obtained for this week's event need to be spent this week. Once the event ends, spins you didn't use will reset to 0. Every time you spin it, there is a guaranteed reward. Blah blah blah. Alright. So the prizes. First prize is the Powerful Breakthrough Pack. You can select one of the following: Sasuke Susanoo times 80 or a 4th Raikage times 80. Very interesting. Both of them are super rares and very difficult to get fragments for these guys unless it's through events. And normally it's on the higher end side. It's interesting that it's only 80. I mean, it would have been better if it was 100, but again, can't really do anything about that. Second prize is Madara Uchiha 10 Tails Jinchuriki times 3. Again, they're slowly pushing out Madara Uchiha's 10 Tails Jinchuriki fragments, but again, he is less useful than either Naruto. Well, sorry, probably better than Sasuke at least, but definitely not as well-rounded as Naruto Sage of Six Path, of course. So again, out of the 3, Madara Uchiha is probably the second best, but how difficult it is to get him, I don't think anyone would really use him in the current situation anyway. Third prize is Super Ninja Optional Pack. It's Pack 1 anyway. Tobirama, so I believe it is randomly, or you get to choose either Tobirama Senju Edo Tensei times 10, Conan Angle of God. It's supposed to be Angel of God times 10. Here's Zun Sarutobi Edo Tensei times 10. Madara Uchiha 5 Kage Summit times 10. Killer B 8 Tails Jinchuriki times 10. Danzo Shimura Danzo's Izanagi times 15. Han 5 Tails Jinchuriki times 10. Alright, so I believe you get to choose out of one of those. No one should ever get the Han's 5 Tails Jinchuriki one. Again, it's easier to get it from Seal Scrolls, I think. Well, get the whole ninja from Seal Scrolls, but if you want to, like, star him, yeah, you can get it through that, but, like, what's the point? Also interesting that Danzo's Izanagi is 15 out of everyone else being 10. But then again, kind of the lackluster of the group, since he's not really much of a first position. He's more of a gimmick. Anyway, we have a 4th prize being Seal Scroll times 1, level 4 Rainbow Makatama times 1, Cultivation Pill times 1, 5th prize level 3 Makatama Pack, Myaomu Boku Training times 1, Charm Material Fragment times 5, Cultivation Scroll times 3, and an Advanced Refined Rune times 1. Only one? Should be... No. One seems fine. I think so. 6th prize is Training Pot times 2, Unbound Rune Packet times 2, Charm Material Fragment times 1, Purification Protection Rune times 2, Treasure Tools Common Essence times 1. For the third event of the week, we have Anniversary Red Envelope. It's a continuation from last week, but again, it goes from June 25th to June 30th, so it's going to end on the Sunday. During the event, obtain a recharge rebate and a red envelope rebate for every recharge. Obtain a maximum of 20,000 coupons as recharge rebate and a maximum of 10,000 coupons to send through red envelope to other members from your group. Each player can send a maximum of 100 red envelopes and can receive a maximum of 5,000 coupons from other members' red envelopes. A red envelope which was already sent is valid for 2 hours, after which it will be unclaimable. The value sent inside the red envelope will not be returned. Ingots recharged during the period of this event will be accumulated to both recharge rebate and red envelope rebate. The group channel is limited to 70 messages at once. If more than 70 messages are sent while the link to claim the red envelope is shown, the link to claim the red envelope will no longer be displayed, and it will be lost for all group members. Number 4, Ino's Flower. It goes from June 27th to July 3rd. Players must reach level 11 in order to participate. Sweeping plot rally instances will reward you with fresh flowers. Recharging 50 ingots will also reward you with fresh flower times 1. Gifting Ino's fresh flowers will reward players with coin. After the event has ended, you will be rewarded according to the ranking, which is based on the amount of fresh flowers sent. Fresh flowers can only be sent until July 3rd. The final ranking will be displayed for 4 days. Players, I don't know why it's displayed for 4 days. It should only be displayed for a single day. No one really cares who won. But anyway, players who want to take part in the event need to gift at least 350 flowers or 17,500 ingots, and that's recharging, so that's like $400, almost $400 USD. But the prizes are acceptable, I would say. Well, I mean, sort of. First prize is a Glory optional Ninja Pack 3 times 1. You can select one of the following rewards: Hitachi Uchiha Edo Tensei times 100, Madara Uchiha Great Ninja War times 80, Kushina Uzumaki Red Hot Blooded Habanero times 180, Kakazu Earth Grudge Fear times 100, and a Deluxe Assist Pack times 1. I believe the Deluxe Assist Pack has like 100 training pots, 10 cultivation pill thingies, cultivation training pills. Second and third get Kakazu Earth Grudge Fear times 80, Treasure Tools Ultimate Essence times 1. Fourth to sixth get Kakazu Earth Grudge Fear times 50, level 6 Mega Temper Pack times 1. 7th to 10th gets Ninja Assist Cultivation Pack times 1. Treasure Tools Rare Essence times 2. An important note, this event is not cross-server. There will be a first place for each server that meets the requirements. Very interesting, that is not cross-server, but then again, a lot of the main servers anyway are already quite large, so it will still be competing with multiple people. Well, at least more than 10 in my merge server. Fifth event of the week is Colorful Balloons. It goes from June 27th to July 3rd. Players must reach level 30 in order to participate. During the event, players can obtain points by popping balloons with shurikens. Complete daily missions to get. For a chance to obtain 1 to 3 shurikens, you can attain a maximum of 11 free shurikens daily. If you're extremely unlucky and you actually get less than 11, I feel your pain, because sometimes it actually does happen and it's just really annoying. Each time you spend 10 ingots in game, you also get 1 shuriken. You can get 4 to 10 points randomly by popping balloons with your shuriken. Some balloons are hiding fireworks inside them. Pop a balloon which has fireworks inside them to obtain even more points. That's a kind of a misdirection. It's actually just 10 points. It just gives you the maximum of 10 points. There is a maximum of 10 balloons displayed to be popped. After popping up every balloon available, new balloons will appear. Consume shuriken times 10 to use the boundless shuriken skill. It will pop up all balloons available. The rewards have been updated. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell us what the rewards are. Normally, most people can get 3 to 5 fragments of any ninja inside the thing, or around about 10-ish power items. Depending on which power items do come in again. If it's charm material packs, those should go for, well, I mean, I think they should go for 100 and... How much was it? Oof. At least 80 or something. Yeah, 80 or something points. If it's 60 points, that's really good, because on average you get around about 60 points per 10, so you're actually getting quite a lot of value that way. Anyway, we're gonna have to see the rewards when we get in the game. Number 6, we have Color Banner Gift. It goes from June 27th to July 3rd. Players must reach level 30 in order to participate. Oh, so it's this event again. Sorry. During the event, purchases made in the souvenir shop create contribution, increasing your group's banner height. Accumulated spending of 100 ingots or coupons can increase the height by 0.01 meters. When a group banner height reaches a certain level, all members of the group can claim a reward. Each reward can only be claimed once per user. At the settlement, all members of the top 3 banner height will obtain extra rewards. Ranking settlement time ranking settlement time is the 3rd of the 7th, 1 second before midnight. When the settlement time ends, you won't be able to participate in the event, and the ranking rewards will be sent by mail. Reward claim deadline is the 4th of the 7th. That's kind of really weird. Oh wait, sorry. The reward claim deadline is the height reward one. Sorry, I kind of got confused there, but yeah, you have an extra day to claim the rewards from this event, which is pretty good. So please remember to claim your rewards on time. The players who doesn't has a group can still purchase in the souvenir shop, but the contribution height won't be retained. To avoid contribution height being reset to 0, we suggest that you don't leave your group during the event. At the rewards settlement, if there's no group, you won't get the reward, unfortunately. Number 7, Sakura's Gift. It goes from June 27th to July 3rd. Players must reach level 40 in order to participate. Players can find the NPC Sakura in West Konoha, or click on Sakura in the event interface to find her. Sakura will gift 1 task to the player per day. Complete the given task and return to Sakura to obtain rewards from her Sakura food stack. Open Sakura food stack to get a random in-backpack item. You will randomly get rice onigiri, salmon onigiri, or panda onigiri as gift. Players can also buy Sakura food stack in the purchase limit shop. Send gifts, which are the onigiris, to Sakura in the event's interface to increase your friendliness. Rice onigiri gives you 1 point, salmon onigiri 3 points, panda onigiri 5 points. Players can also exchange friendliness for items/ninjas in the event. This event will reset at 5 AM. Complete your old task first in order to receive a new task from Sakura. Reach friendliness over 1,000 to enter the rankings. The top 20 players will get extra awesome rewards. Rewards will be sent to the mailbox once the event is over. Ranking rewards have been updated, as they always are, but it's normally inferior compared to the Ino's flowers. Unfortunately, Sakura's Gifts has always been a kind of sore point for me, in particular, since it's annoying. And to say that yeah, I'm not going to probably explain. People who have been playing this knows what happened with Sakura's Gift, but again, it sometimes has been on the up and up. I mean, it was really cheap getting the command flags around about 3k each. They normally go for around about 3k, but again, very rarely to be able to direct buy them. That's about it. Otherwise, everything else is kind of equal with shop variations. Number 8 is Lucky Board. It goes from June 27th to July 3rd. Roll the dice to move on the Lucky Board according to the points you obtain on the dice. Players can get the corresponding rewards marked on the grid. Complete plot complete instances or complete daily missions to get free dice. You can get a maximum of 2 free dice per day. The dice can also be bought directly in the shop. Get 5 points every time you move into the prop grid and 10 points when you move into a function grid. After you have left the start grid for the first time, each time you pass the start grid, you'll get a Lucky Ninja Pack. Dice obtained for this week's event need to be spent this week. Once this event ends, the dice you didn't use will be reset to 0. Rewards have been updated, so they've just been changed around. It has been quite a while since I've ever seen Lucky Board being worthwhile. It has been going downhill as the ninjas, or the items on the thing, has been, well, ninjas actually, have been getting more and more expensive, if you haven't noticed. I believe the last ninja I saw cost like 85 points, which is kind of ridiculous since a long time ago, like, it was only 40-ish points, if I remember correctly. You could get, no, wait, I think Hedon was 65 at the time. Again, anything really over 60 is kind of a stretch, especially since, well, no, actually, 60 is a pretty good number for Lucky Board. But anything over 60 becomes a bit of a stretch. So Lucky Boards has not the greatest, but it's still pretty good. It gives you a whole range of things. But it's been going downhill ever since ninjas have just been getting more and more expensive. Number 9, we have Wheel of Fortune. It goes from June 27th to July 3rd. Players must reach level 25 in order to participate. During the event, players can spin the wheel once for free every 24 hours. Each spin has a guaranteed reward from the wheel. Players can buy lucky vouchers in the shop to get more rewards. Lucky vouchers can be bought with ingots or coupons. Mysterious Strong Ninja awaits you. A daily limit of 1,000 times. Free draws will not be accumulated. Lucky vouchers bought for this week's event need to be used this week. Once this event ends, lucky vouchers didn't use but reset to 0. Spin once equals 1 point. Get a fixed reward by getting a given amount of points. After the event ends, the top 10 players of this event will get more rewards. This ranking is not crossover. And so yeah, if you didn't understand that, so there is a points section, and depending on the number of points you have, you get a rebate, and along with that, there is also a ranking depending on how many points you are, and if you have the most points, you get, well, again, it's ranking, so it'll be in order of who has the most points. First place will get Treasure Tools Ultimate Essence. Second to third get K-Keys Gift Packs. Fourth to 10th get Advanced Level Refined Rune Pack, which is Advanced Refined Rune times 10. Once the event ends, rewards for your ranking will be acquired by refreshing the game or waiting 1 hour after the event ends. It will be sent to your mailbox. The rewards have been updated, as usual, always updated. Number 10, Fishing Mania. Goes from June 27th to July 3rd. Players must reach level 30 in order to participate. Log in every day to claim free bait once in the Fishing Mania interface. It will refresh daily at 5 AM. Clear instances, including elite instances, to have a chance of it dropping a bait. Use different bait week standard flawless in their corresponding scenery to get different species of fish. Click Go Fishing to reach the destination automatically. Fish can also be bought. Fish bags, not fish. Fish bags can also be bought from the shop. Offer your fresh fish in exchange for fishing points. Use points directly in the fish market. Points rulings are herring is times 1 equals 1 point. Carp times 1 equals 3 points. Catfish times 1 equals 5. Tropical fish times 1 is 15. The rewards have been updated. Always been updated. You get quite a lot through a lot of points, but again, many of the rewards are very expensive. A good thing to note that you can only get 20 bait every single day. Don't worry about going over 20 baits because you won't get any more. And what I mean by a day is not including the free bait you get. So you can randomly get up to 20 baits through doing your plot or elite instances. And so that's just a good thing to remember. Number 11, Cultivation Limited Rebate. Wow, we had this like 2 weeks ago. Or the week before last week, yeah, like June 27th to July 3rd. Place must reach level 45 in order to participate. Rewards can be claimed after reaching the required requirements. Cultivation times will not be counted after using cultivation scrolls. Only cultivation through coupons or ingots can be counted. Again, this is the worst, like absolute worst rebate type we have. The fact that like using cultivation scrolls does not count is infuriating, and that the fact that only using coupons or ingots counts, and again, that's infuriating. I don't know why anyone would do cultivation limited rebate, like, sorry, I don't even know who would do 5 nature chakras training beyond level 10. Like this, like first stage, beyond first stage is like way too expensive for whatever you're buying, and it seems idiotic to me that this rebate does not allow you to get rebates on saving cultivation scrolls. Again, It's very infuriating, but that's how it is. Can't really change it. Probably never going to change. I can only just continue being upset. Number 12, we have Battle Armor Panic Buy. Again, something that no one ever really does anymore because the power conversion is the ingot slash coupon to power is extremely low. So it goes from June 27th to July 3rd. Players must reach level 43 in order to participate. During the event, players can buy battle armor materials at a huge discount. 30, 30, 40, I think. Or is it 30, 40, 40? It's not actually that much. Unfortunately, I think it is still ingots only. I believe at one point, I think it is. Oh, there it is. Ingots and coupons can be used in the event. Previously, only ingots could be used in the event. So, I don't know how the extra gift packs will correspond to this event because, yeah. Sorry, let me just go through the how to. So during the event, players can buy the battle armor at huge discounts, receive extra gift packs by using ingots in this event. Ingots used in other events will not be counted. If you buy threads directly in the shop, the ingots spent there will not be counted. Both ingots and coupons can be used in this event. So the fact that the gift packs are ingots only is kind of its detriment since it's both ingots and coupons, so it's even worse now. I mean, if the gift packs were ingots and coupons, maybe. But again, the fact that you can use both ingots and coupons, but the rebate is ingots only, so it's really still an ingot only event for the best benefits. It's still a terrible event. So no one should actually ever do this. Like, what's the point of getting the advanced threads? No one should buy advanced threads because you're never gonna. I mean, like, unless you really, really, really want the battle armor, no one should even think about doing battle armor ever again. Seriously, like, it is awful, just absolutely awful. 13, battle armor rebate. It goes from June 27th to July 3rd. Players must reach level 43 in order to participate. Find this event in Hot Topic. Get rewards by upgrading your armor to the required level during the event. Achievement gifts can be claimed after you reach the required rank of your armor. Each player can only get this achievement gift once in his playtime. Still, it is the most reliable way of getting Tobirama Senju Second Hokage by getting level 9 battle armor while this battle armor rebate is on. I think so. Yeah, I think it has to be while this battle armor rebate is on. I don't think it's actually in the achievement one, so that's a bit upsetting. But again, no one really should go for level 9. It's way more expensive than what Tobirama Senju Second Hokage is even worth. I mean, if you were aiming to get Tobirama through this way anyway. Number 14, Baku Trials. It goes from June 27th to July 3rd. Players must reach level 30 in order to participate. Baku Trials is divided into 3 tabs. You got the login gifts. So every player can claim its respective rewards for logging in the game during the given dates. For the 6th of the 27th, coin times 50,000, cultivation rune times 2,000, experimental vials times 2. 6th of the 28th of the. Sorry, it's really irritating since I'm in Australia and I say it the other way around. So I'll just say it like I want to say it. So the 28th of June, you get Bell times 2, Mount your Baku gift times 3, Treasure Tools Common Essence times 1, the 29th of June, Cave Key times 2, Cultivation Rune times 2,000, Experimental Protection File times 1, 30th of the 6th, you get Coin times 50,000, Barbecue times 5, Advanced Experimental Vial times 1, for the 1st of the 7th, Mood Scroll times 2, 2 Chime times 1, Jiraiya Sage mode, I guess, Art, it's Jiraiya, and then the skill book is called Sage Art Rasengan plus 1 skill book. For the 2nd of the 7th, you get Purification Rune times 5, Cultivation Rune times 2000, and you get the Ultra Giant Rasengan times +1. Skill book. For the 3rd of the 7th, you get Coin times 50,000, KT times 2, and Advanced Experimental Protection Vial times 1. For the Baku Trials, you get Click Play, and a hammer should be visible in this interface. Move your hammer and pick a cylinder you wish to target. After the minigame starts, the needle will move from left to right. When the needle is in the perfect area, be fast to click in perfect. One of the cylinders will be sent flying. The more cylinders you clear, the quicker the needle will move, and the perfect area will start to shrink. You can claim a reward for each. You automatically claim a reward for every time you clear a cylinder. It's game over if Naruto's head falls on its side before you clear all the cylinders. Every player has 3 daily attempts. Players can consume 10, 15, 20 ingots respectively to have another 3 attempts respectively. To do this event, Wheel of Offering, use coupon/ingots to spin the wheel. Click Start and wait to see. The rewards you will get every time. Wait to see what reward you will get. Every time you spin the wheel, different coupons as ingot quantities will be asked in order to continue spinning it. Generally speaking, the more coupons as ingots you use, the higher your chance of getting a better reward. If you use 1,000 coupons as ingots to spin it, it is almost impossible for you to get a level 2 Rainbow Magatama. Again, this is kind of misleading in a sense. I'll explain it in a minute. So for example, the first time you spin the wheel, you might be asked 100 coupon/ingots to spin it. The second time you spin the wheel, you might be asked to use 300 coupon/ingots in order to continue spinning it. The rewards for using 100 coupon/ingots are usually inferior to the rewards of using 300 coupon/ingots to spin the wheel a second time. The more times you spin the wheel, the better the rewards can be. At the same time, the more times you spin the wheel, the more the coupon/ingots you will have to use in order to continue spinning it. One spin will get you 1 reward. You cannot get the same reward a second time in the same day. It is this part here that makes everything above it extremely misleading. Because for each time you spin on the wheel, one of the rewards gets removed, meaning that your low end keeps getting removed while the cost keeps going higher. So it's kind of it's just bad overall to continue spinning the wheel as the rewards from the bottom line keeps getting removed. But anyway, the spins and coupons /ingots required to spin the wheel will be reset every day. However, the rewards are the same for all days of the event. Players can spin the wheel up to 8 times a day. Again, this because there's only 8 rewards. It's a bit difficult to say if Wheel of Fortune is even worth it. In my opinion, it's only 100 coupons/ingots for the first spin, and if you get anything else besides the level 2, well, the 5 level 2 Rainbow Makatamas, it is pretty much worth, since it is roughly around about 200 odd coupons for anything else. But again, that's just my opinion. 15. New packs are available in the purchase limit shop interface. Have a look at the new packs. Probably do stuff with the battle armor and probably cultivation, the cultivation scrolls for the 5 chakra nature. So number 16, new sign-in ninja for July update, which is Jiraiya Sun in War. Interesting that they chose Jiraiya Sun in War and released Jiraiya Sage Mode Skill Trials. I think Jiraiya's Skill Trials is actually very interesting. His standard attack is still an undodgeable. I think it's still an undodgeable, but it becomes it's very strange because I think it actually loses its undodgeable status when you change it, because it becomes a line standard afterwards. So yeah. Also, Jiraiya Sage Mode also becomes a scaling ninja as well. So that is pretty cool to see how people use Naruto and Jiraiya in tandem. Well, I hope people would try. At least I'm going to try. Might be a bit expensive trying to fully skill break him though. Number 17, July That's right, we are heading towards our 3rd year anniversary. It's Naruto Online 3rd year anniversary. Thank you for all your support. Naruto Online hopes that we can also stay together for a long time. Thank you for the amazing year together with us. Databayo. I started in about, I think, either October or November, 3 years ago, back in 1.0-ish. 1.0-ish. It's been a long time, and I have enjoyed the game, but again, as the game moves forward, it does get more frustrating. You can definitely see the kind of, well, as you keep up with what's released and what's available on other versions, it's very easy to see that all publishers have the goal of just getting as much money as possible. But I still believe that Naruto Online is still a good game. At its heart, in its implementation, probably not. But anyway, I hope you're still enjoying the game, and I hope I can continue enjoying the game myself. But last but not least, shurikens, Sakura, food stacks including rice onigiri, salmon onigiris, pan onigiris, dice, lucky pouches, weak bait, standard bait, flawless bait, herring, carp, catfish, and tropical fish obtained for this week's event need to be spent this week once the event ends. Shurikens, suckers, fruit stack including rice onigiri, salmon onigiri, and pan onigiri, dice, lucky pouches, weak bait, standard bait, flawless bait, herring, carp, catfish, and tropical fish you didn't use reverse to 0. Remember to use them on time. Whew, that's a lot of mouthfuls. And the same remark as every other week, the deadline of the new server event and the weekly event are set according to the player's local time, which is your computer time, not the server time. Daily missions, daily recharge event, in the daily recharge event, in which you get 4-star Gara by recharging for 5 days or all refreshed 5 server times, so don't miss out. I hope Naruto Online continues to evolve and eventually gets the kind of revamp update that Naruto Online Mobile has shown, because definitely Naruto Online Mobile wouldn't be the game it is today without Naruto Online. But that is all for this week. My name's Azukai. Have a nice day.